Ay. Well, everybody, this is Charlie. He's on directing the show. On the other side, I've just come, at least know what he does. And this is our gallery. How you doing? Can I say, Charlie? Yeah. Fantastic. Asante sana bwana Charlie, thanks so much for you viewing. Today we are talking about MediaMax. MediaMax owns K24, People Daily, Kameme FM, Milele FM, Imo FM, Meru FM, Mayan FM, and Musenangu that used to be Pilipili FM. Let me take you through K24. I want to walk you through, especially the creative out there. Allow me to walk you through something I learned from one of my mentors, the person that hired me into advertising, Jason Brackner, shared with me a 40 idea sheet, or how you can get ideas real quick. The first one is there anything in the name of the brand? Can you develop 10 ideas for that? Then another thing is there something in its heritage? For instance, heritage brands in Kenya would be Kenya Commercial Bank, Kenya Airways, those za kitambo. Another thing, is there a superlative in the product benefit? Please check out the name superlative, Mr. Copywriter, and do something with it. Is there a negative in the product that we can make a positive? That could be the beginning of a crazy creative idea. Is there consumer insights about the product? What's an insight? Please, Mr. Copywriter, Mr. Creative out there, please go out there and ask yourself the difference between insight and observation. And right there, you'll get something amazing. Another thing you must ask yourself is there a big ambient idea? Is there a big ambient idea? You've been seeing all over London, people wamevalisha kinyumba jacket. Nyumba imevalishwa jacket, and that's a beautiful idea. Is there an idea that isn't typical advertising idea? Once you're able to write those ones down, you're able to come up with an idea. And for us, we went for K24. We went with the name K24. What's K? What's the 24? What can we do with those two? So for the 24, we realized that it's always been on top. What if we raise K24 a bit? It started looking like it's the K to the power of 24. The power of 24 is powerful. The power of that, anything multiplied to 24, is crazy. So we said, okay, so our idea is to the power of 24. But what do we do with the K? Mr. Abuko, with all his art direction knowledge, realized that, this K can be made into a signature. And that's how we came up with the logo for K24. And this is how it looked like. Now, I need to tell you something. When I was the creative director at K24, someone launched a logo behind my back. And I was so angry because I knew then there was a big club on Facebook called Directors and Copywriters Club of Kenya. Man, let me tell you, they would bash us. So they bashed that logo knowing that Viera had something to do with it. I didn't have something to do with it. Actually, I told that creative, the day I'll get an opportunity, I'll ban your logo. Man, let me tell you, when we were told to launch that logo, we called a guy called Tito. And this is how he chomared the logo.
Yeah, woo, yeah. Classic. We better than anything you ever heard. A lot of these mimics are very concerned. The money we getting is very absurd. I'm sorry, this is the...
Then another thing we did, their look and feel looked like this. on the longest commercial in Kenya currently was 3 minutes. An installation that we did with Mojo Productions. Josie and Moha have been great friends of mine. Actually, Charlie, sijai kuambia, unajua House of Panache used to be where Mojo used to be.
What?
Yes, actually Mojo Production was the first black production house that actually accepted my work. This commercial was shot by Mugambi. Charlie, as I told you, Mugambi is a senior in our advertising realm. Most people know Mugambi as an actor, but actually Mugambi is my senior. Mugambi is the first copywriter I ever met. He gave me an Ogilvy. He used to work at Ogilvy Kenya, and he was hot. He was a hot-end copywriter. And I look at the card, I'm like, copywriter hata ni nini? So I was a journalist. And I didn't know that I can combine my words to make commercials. Then 4 years later, I would be a desk mate with Mugambi. You have no idea how much I looked at that boy. Then Mugambi left work and went to America, sijui kufanya strategy and something. He never came back to advertising. We hope you're happy, Mugambi, but we love you, man. We respect you so much at House of Panache. Thank you so much for what you've done for the culture, for the arts, and for this commercial.
Ujambo mtazamaji na karibu kwa taarifa za hivi punde, ambapo tunaarifu kwamba mwigizaji mmoja mashuhuri wa humu nchini ameweza kufika katika makazi ya mwanahabari mmoja tajika wa humu nchini na kuzua sokomoko.
For more on this K24 exclusive, let's join Sean Osimbo live at the scene.
Let's take a look at the guy who's causing all this commotion. Oh my goodness, it's Pascal Tokodi. Pascal, but why are you doing this?
I'm doing it for love. For love.
For the love of God, Pascal.
I am here to ask for your daughter's, Bettinina's hand, in marriage.
Never! You have nothing to offer, Bettinina.
Never. My daughter will only be married to this man, Maximilian.
No, Papa. I don't want Maximilian. It's Pascalito I want.
Over my dead body.
Then if I can't have you, no one will. Wamaliza? Enough! This ends now. Let go of my daughter. This does not concern you anymore.
Drama, action, news, and entertainment to the power of 24. Today and every day, only on K24.
No, man. That TVC was good. Mugambi, good job. Mojo Production, good job. We love you. And we hope that God bless you and your works. Thank you so much for the works you've been able to do with House of Panache. We bless you. Now, the reason I wanted to shoot this part here is ndio msifikirie tunabahatisha. I've gone to great lengths to make sure I invest in the right gear to make the right audio. One of the greatest advertisers of my time, Robert Nganga, every time anakuambia, it's 80% creative, 80% execution. Most people do at G, which is 20%. No, us guys, it's 100% creative, 100% audio production. And we have a new product we've launched as House of Panache called WeDoAudio.biz. I want you to check it out. Check out our website. If you're out there doing commercials, maybe you're into gaming, whatever vision you need, any audio production, call us out. We started, actually, House of Panache started as a radio production studio. And through hard work, we've become the thing we are. Yeah? Wacha nikurudishe ule upande mwingine, maana leo tutaongea kuhusu jumba rasmi la rumba. Milele FM, twende kazi. Now, Milele FM, when I first went there, it was the most boring place I've ever gone. We were playing rumba throughout. There was a show called Kazimpango that was being hosted by Ambia Hirsi and Dr. Ofweneke. Man, when they stopped talking, they would play rumba. Please note, I'd come from a rock background, hip-hop and stuff. This rumba thing, tulikuwa ikiwekwa iulala. The first 6 months, mazi tukaenda road shows. Sasa, you know, when I was at the agency, nilikuwa na maringo, singeipanda hiyo lori ya road show. You guys, bwana, with all my swag, niko hapo na t-shirt. But let me tell you what I learned. When now we went to visit our fans, all the places that we went, maziwa, they came in droves. And I saw what rumba music meant to them. From that time, until I met Luabo Makiadi, I have respected the music and the genre of music. And rumba allows you to relax. And that's why you're seeing us relax and chilling. Milele FM came to House of Panache for imaging in 2018. And their director then, Mr. Ken Garoya, told me, can you change how we sound? At the moment, the breakfast show had changed. Vincent Atea was no longer there. Now it was Mwakideu and Jalas. Akina Will Broder joined them. We had Akina Utoyo. The station was fire. And all they were saying is inatamba. Nikutamba kutamba. And we were so blessed to do their first jingle. Milele didn't have jingle. He had their station imaging, but didn't have a jingle that can be played maybe on TV, on other stations like Kameme and stuff. So, me, my dear friend and producer, Dili, Mr. Seda Malaki, we joined forces. Then we called Mr. Bire because he has like a big voice. And who else was there?
Lydia.
And Lydia, the amazing Lydia Ndwiga. Again, Lydia is not able to be with us in this project, but we urge you to check her out. She's an amazing singer, an amazing music teacher. Check her Instagram, her LinkedIn's, and everywhere. She goes by
Lydia Ndwiga.
Lydia Ndwiga. Just check her out. She's been at House of Panache since we started and has done so many songs. This, or the first jingle we did for Milele, it's a rumba. This was Milele Rumba.
Muziki bila jasho, rumba music, 104.8, Milele FM, nyumba ya rumba, Milele FM, home of African hit, Milele FM, wewe ni wetu, Milele FM.
On top of that, there was a reggae, kulikuwa watu yani, every radio station had a reggae show. So we introduced our own reggae show that was hosted at first by Alan Wakori. Then a guy, a guy called Pat started doing Caribbean connection. So that meant that rumba and reggae was really, really big on Milele. This was the first installation of reggae. Pulo selector like yeah.
Reggae na itambe kwasi sheni kali reggae itambe milele pulo dance. Reggae na itambe kwasi sheni kali reggae itambe milele burudani ya kishua home of African heat itambe milele FM 104.8 yeah home of African heat itambe milele FM 104.8 FM.
Wow, Milele FM, mtu angesema wewe ni wetu na wetu ni wewe. We did that reggae and it was a hit. I will say it on this show. This is In Between Briefs. And I would not want to work for another Kiswahili radio station. Milele FM inatosha. Kama mna kazi, anwani yetu ni info@houseofpanache.co.ke. Tutumieni email, tuwafanyie jingo kali. Again, back to assonance and alliteration. This is a perfect example of those two. This is Itambe.
Itambe, 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 Milele FM na Itambe, 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 104.8 na Itambe, rumba, gospel, genge, Itambe, African hits, reggae music, Itambe, burudani ya kishua, Itambe, 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 Itambe.
Again, alliteration. 1, 2, 3, go!
Itambe, 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 Milele FM na Itambe, 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 104.8 na Itambe, rumba, gospel, genge, Itambe, African hits, reggae music, Itambe, burudani ya kishua, Itambe, 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 Itambe.
Wow! You see, Itambe, like every time you do a jingle, lately I've been seeing a lot of songs about products. Number one, yani zile hata unashindwa, hii ni jingo, ni mziki. Huwezi jua product ya mteja inaanzia wapi na litako la dem linaanza wapi. Just be very simple. Repeat your adjectives. Make the song simple.
Father, forgive us.
Yes. Naambia asante sana kwa kujiunga na sisi, lakini I really wanted to shoot this part in this studio. One thing I need to tell you about House of Panache, it started as a radio ad studio. I'd just been employed by Scanner as a copywriter for Safaricom, and I knew they would kill me. So Safaricom and all those people, you go and see, you want to read your two scripts. They are busy people. You can't go and start telling Bob Kolimama, Sylvia Molinge, Nico na script. No, I knew either I would stammer because of how much I revered them or feared them. So I would come here and do demos. And I can tell you, if you can prove me wrong, we had 100% success rate with Safaricom ads and jingles. We will be showing that in episode 5. We'll be covering Safaricom. Let me tell you something. All this is really, really good gear. That's a 32. That was supposed to happen. We actually planned for it to happen. This is a 32 channel mixer. It's amazing. It's an amazing machine that allows us to do as many podcasts as possible. House of Panache has launched a new product called We Do Audio, in which we are trying to support our clients who just want to do audio. Here come, we can act as your radio, audio only agency. If you're into gaming, if you're into video content making, and you need original music, original scores, we do that. Another thing we've done, as you can see, is 3210. That means that we've been able to divide our studio into 4 podcast studios. We can run 4 podcasts all at the same time, having 4 guests and a lead anchor. And yeah, this is it. And before we go, we've just released a new album. Not only are we doing good commercials, we are doing albums, and this is a jam by Mr. Maga, Mr. Kolo, and Dili was in the mix. Maze Jibambe.